Election season is fully upon us, and voting in elections is one of the key freedoms of American life. Many people in countries around the world do not have the same freedom, nor did many Americans in decades past, including individuals with disabilities. So why should you vote? The simple reason is to have your voice heard. When a person does not vote, they are letting those who do vote be their voice. Some people do not vote because they do not like any of the candidates or understand the ballot questions. They think that their vote does not matter. But it does, because your voice matters.
I believe every American I vote. We have to who make sure that
And it's not just the national issues or general elections that matter. Your local community issues and elections may matter more because they directly affect you and your daily life in a more visible way. If one person thinks that their vote doesn't count, they may communicate that message to others, and then they relay it to someone else, and so forth, and so it continues on. That creates a low voter turnout, which means that important local issues are determined by a limited group of voters, making a single vote even more meaningful. Sadly, the voices of individuals with disabilities are not heard as well as they should be. People with disabilities do not vote as often as those without. The voice of all individuals is important. People with disabilities need to find and vote for candidates that have the same ideals and goals that they do.
This year, I'm not voting in person. I'm voting via absentee ballot. I vote because my voice matters. I vote because civil rights matter. I vote because we need to end the discrimination against people with disabilities.
In order to vote, the first step is to register if you have not already. You can find this out by going to the South Dakota Secretary of State's website and fill in your name and zip code or birth date. When completed, it will then prompt you to either register to vote or provide you with information on voting at your local polling place or by absentee ballot. South Dakota absentee voting began on September 18, 2020. Absentee ballot applicants must provide a copy of a photo ID or have their form notarized. If you do not have access to a copier or notary, a picture of your ID can be taken and sent to your county auditor via text message or email. All county auditor information is available at the Secretary of State's website. You must sign the outside of the envelope provided by the county auditor's office prior to mailing, and in South Dakota, the county election official must receive your application for absentee ballot no later than 5 p.m. on the day before the election. This year, let your voice be heard. It is your voice, and your voice matters. So on November 3rd, 2020, make sure you get out and vote, because it is your right